Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Amanda. If you are new here and it's your first time, welcome. Welcome back to episode 3 of The Aspiring Artist. We are here with Mava and it's the last day of her first term of university. She will be getting her grades in about 2 hours. It is 4 p.m. in game, so she's waiting on those, and then later on she has some plans that she has to go to, which we'll get to after she gets her grades. But first I want to see how she did. I think she did okay this semester. She did her presentation, she did her final exam, she submitted her paper, so I'm hoping she did good. And as you can also see over here in the corner, she's feeling sad right now for reasons that we're going to get into later after she gets her grades. It has to do with the plans that she has later on, but I'm thinking that she did okay this term of university, I hope. And if she did, then she'll only have 2 terms left. She also has paintings that she's completed as well since the last part. If you remember, at the end of the last part I said I was going to play through until we wrapped up this term, because I know university can get kind of repetitive to watch. Oh, she did great. Okay, so in all of her classes, all 4 of her classes, she got A+ in all of them. I'm surprised because if you remember when she first started, that first week of university was a little bit rocky for Mava. When she first began, she was staying out really late. She wasn't really on top of her homework as well as she wanted to be, but I think doing her presentation and her finals really helped boost her grades up. She did fantastic. Term GPA A+, her overall GPA is an A+, because this was her first year of university. I'm proud of her. Way to go, Mava. Okay, and I'm actually going to have her not sign up for another term immediately for reasons that we will get to, but it says, would you like to sign up for another term? I'm just going to cancel out of that for now. She will be continuing university, just not right this instant. I don't want her to have classes starting the next day. That's why I chose not to have her sign up. But it is now 6:01 p.m. and when we first started, remember I said she was feeling sad and she has missed parents from not visiting your parents. Mava's parent really wanted to see her. Why couldn't she make a little time to visit? If you remember from Mava's backstory, she didn't really have support from her family, right? She grew up in Willow Creek. She was working at a convenience store out there until, her art got noticed on Instagram, and she was invited out here to San Myshuno to attend university and to work on her skills. Her parents have reached out to her. Mava's 25th birthday is coming up, and her parents have reached out to her and they said, hey, we really want to see you. And Mava was like, I'm kind of busy with school. I'm just gonna let this play for now. Mava was like, I'm kind of busy with school right now, I can't talk. And so her parents reached out to her again and were like, well, when are you done with the university term? And she told them, and they called her again, can you come? She told them no. Then they called her back and said, we'd really like to meet up and have dinner with you. And so Mava promised her parents when she was done with this term, she would meet up with them back in her hometown. She's going to catch a bus out there and have dinner with them just once. But she's not too excited about that. Catch the bus back home and meet up with her parents. She's not too excited about it, but she's going to go. So yeah, she's just going to head home for a night, and I'll catch up with you guys when we get there. Hey guys, so Mava just got off the bus. She's back home in Willow Creek, and she is here at the diner with her parents. This diner was actually built by Winbrook. It is part of their save file. I just placed it down over here in Willow Creek, but she's here with her parents, and I'm going to introduce you guys to them. This is her father, Mark Coulson, and this is her mother, Selena Coulson. As you can see, she does not have a good relationship with either one of them. Her relationship with her father is completely in the red, and her relationship with her mother is completely the same. They don't really have a great relationship. That's a big part of the reason why she was so willing to leave in the first place to go to San Myshuno. And I'm gonna have her come in here and get this table for them. And as you can also see, her parents don't really have a good relationship with each other either. They barely have any romance with each other, and their own friendship is completely depleted. Okay, so her and her family are seated, and she's gonna go ahead and order for them. And her dad has a little bit of a drinking problem, and so he's actually going to order an alcoholic beverage beverage, and her mom is just going to have a coffee, and Mabel's going to be like, can I just get a soda? And her mother is going to have salmon. Her father is going to want the steak meal, and Mava's going to get maybe just a hamburger. And they're not really talking to each other. It's kind of awkward. You guys see she has a mullet saying something's not right. Mava has a horrible feeling that something isn't quite right with one of her guardians. And then she also is trying to stay calm from feeling furious with someone nearby. Just being around someone that Mava is furious with can be a source of stress. Trying to stay civil is not easy. It's difficult for her to be around her parents. They're already arguing with each other. It says new family dynamic difficult. Some Sims just can't seem to get along, with each new conversation and interaction having the potential to turn unpleasant. It is certainly looking that way between Mava and Mark. Family members with a difficult family dynamic will be mean to each other more often, can easily become bitter with each other, and intentionally neglect social calls. Would you say that Mava and Mark have a difficult family dynamic? Yes, absolutely. They have a horrible relationship, unfortunately, and so it's definitely difficult. I believe she has the same dynamic with her mother, and I'm going to show you guys their traits too, so you can know a little bit more about them. So Mark, her father, hates children, despite having Mava as a daughter. He is lazy, and he's a slob. He also has an alcohol problem, as I said earlier. Her mother, Selena, is hot-headed, she's mean, she's self-absorbed. Our mother's being mean to her. This is not going well at all. This is not going well. Oh. Her mother has a mullet that says, how are we even family? From difficult family dynamics. Selena struggles to comprehend how she be related to some of her family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes. And as you can also see, she's addicted to nicotine, and she has joyful mean-spiritedness. Mean Sims delight in being nasty to others. Mava can't help but feel frustrated about Selena clinging to the other side of that argument. In a perfect world, they both would just let it rest and talked about something else. Could this mean that Mava dislikes arguments? Yes, I don't think Mava likes arguing with her parents. I think it makes her very unhappy. Talk to her about why they wanted to come here. Her mom has some complaints though. The reason why her parents asked her to come here, yes, her 25th birthday is coming up, but they also don't like the way that Mava left. Her parents feel like because she went out there, they don't really know much about Leandro. You know, Mava didn't really tell them that much as she was preparing to leave. And they feel like, Mava, you're being taken advantage of. You're being manipulated. This guy knows more than you. And why would he just want to help you in the first place? And Mava's like, you guys don't know anything about Leandro. You never even met him. And her parents are like, we know we never met him, May. That's the issue we have. We don't know anything about him. And Mava's just going to be like, you guys will never know anything about him. You don't deserve to meet him. And her mom's like, how dare you speak to us like that, May? We still just want what's best for you. We're still your parents. Her dad's like, why are you speaking to us like this, May? And May is like, can you guys just drop it? He's still done for me in a short amount of time. He's done more for me than you guys did. And her dad's like, May, we literally raised you. What are you talking about? And May's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it was a happy childhood. Her father's like, that guy is no good for you, May. He does not have your best interests at heart. You're out there in a big city. You don't really know these people. You just met them. And May's like, I don't have to know people for a long time for them to have my best interests at heart, Dad. Just drop it. Her dad's like, you know, do what you want to do, May. Do what you want to do. Parents are just like, they're just over it. They just feel like because they don't know anything about this guy, they don't really... Her father's probably telling her mother, like, you know, this is all your fault. This is how you raised her. You know, they have that type of dynamic with each other where they dislike each other and it all bounces onto Mava, unfortunately. No, Mava's whole life, she just witnessed their relationship being like this. Mava doesn't remember it being any other way, unfortunately. That's why she was so willing to go after Leandro continued to reach out to her, continued to make her an offer at a different life, because she worried that if she didn't, she would be stuck here with this. There's a moodlet that says no win scenario from both sides losing an argument. Why can't they understand? No amount of logic and passion could move your foe. And her mom is here smoking in the restaurant. Mabel's gonna be like, Mom, you cannot just smoke in here. Like, are you serious? And her father's also thinking like, yeah, you can't do that in there. Like, look how Mabel's looking at her mother. She's like, are you serious right now, Mom? Like, are you really serious right now? Her mom's like, Mabel, you can't tell me what to do. And May's like, see, this is why I left in the first place, because of stuff like this. What I have going on out in the city, it's better than here. And her mom's like, May, you think you know everything. You don't know anything at all. And May's just gonna excuse herself to the bathroom because she's just tired of it. She's gonna try to cheer herself up. She's tired of this. She's like, why did I even come? You know, deep down, she did want to see her parents. She did want to try to explain, you know, how good things are going for her out there. But unfortunately, it backfired so badly. Her dad's going to be like, May, if you continue to let this man manipulate you, if you continue to stay away from us and feel like you can do whatever you want to do, you're on your own. Don't come asking us for anything else, May. And May's like, I never asked you guys for anything in the first place. And her mother's gonna be like, why would you say that, Mark? We're not cutting her off. And May's like, no, go ahead and cut me off. I don't care. And her dad's like, don't worry about it. You are. And her mom's like, May, your dad doesn't mean that. We're just frustrated. Selena never knows how to act around distant family members. Things just get weird. Sometimes it feels like they just don't get each other. I feel like Selena, on top of her difficult relationship with her husband and her difficult relationship with her daughter, I feel like she just feels kind of lost. Like, she didn't do a good job being a parent. She doesn't feel like a good wife. She doesn't know what to do, and she doesn't really know how to speak to May to get through to her that she's just worried that she's being taken advantage of. Mabel feels like anyone that is being good to her is automatically better than her family is, even if that's not necessarily the case. Her mom's like, why'd you have to go and say all of that, Mark? You made it worse. Her mom's gonna apologize, like, I'm sorry this dinner was so awful. We just want to see you before your birthday comes up, May. And will you please just let us help you? And May's like, no, I don't need your help. And her mom is just like, May, you're taking all this money, all these gifts from this guy you barely even know that well, man. She's not having it. She's not interested in having common ground with her parents. And her father's just like, I've had enough of this. Her mom's going to be like, look, we don't have much, but let me give you, her mom's going to give her $100 for her 25th birthday. And May's going to take it because money is money. Her mom's like, for your birthday, just take it. And her mom's gonna be like, don't head back to the city tonight. You can leave in the morning, just stay with us, you know? And while May was thinking like, oh, I don't really want to do that, you know, her mom's like, May, stop, just stay, just leave in the morning, okay? And May's gonna be like, fine. Okay guys, so we are back at Maya's parents' home. This house was originally built by, I believe by Floral Sims. I'm almost completely sure that it was built by Floral Sims. She's going to call Leandro, or she's going to try to call Leandro. She doesn't know if he's going to pick up. He said, what? I'm sleeping, call later. And Leandro's not asleep, and Maeva knows that, you know. Leandro is busy with something else. Most likely he has a date over, or what she can assume is a date or something like that. But either way, she knows that he is not asleep, and so she's going to actually send him a text and be like, I really need to talk to you. Tonight's just been awful. And he's not going to respond to her. And then she's going to also text Robin and pretty much say the same thing, like, tonight's just been awful. Her parents are sitting out here eating breakfast. And May's just like, I just want to go to bed. I just want to forget this, you know? And she can't wait to leave and just get back to the city. She's only staying because her mother asked her to, but she doesn't really want to be here. Her parents are also tired, so I'm going to have them just head to bed too. Her dad would rather sleep on the couch than sleep in the bed with Selena, and Selena does not care. And so she's going to come here, head to bed. They're not even going to say goodnight to each other. He's passed out on the couch. Good enough for her. And they're all just going to sleep. Her dad is awake and he is feeling angry. It says he needs a drink right about now. He didn't even sleep for the full night, and he's just going to come in here and he's going to pour himself something to drink. Mark is also just thinking to himself, like, how did Selena and I, you know, how did we get here? How did we get here with our daughter? You know, she ran off to the city to be around some guy that we don't even know, that she barely knows, and yet somehow she feels more at home there than she does here. Oh, Leandro actually messaged Mava back. It is 8:36 in the morning, and he did message her back. He said, "Hey, I heard you became enemies with Mark Coulson. That guy's a jerk." Because what Mava basically said in her text last night was everything that went down with her parents, you know, and explained to him that's why I wanted to talk to you so badly, but obviously you're busy. She kind of had a snarky tone because she was upset. And Leandro was just not responding back to her message and telling her, like, I'm sorry about what happened with your dad. That really sucks. She's gonna get dressed and brush her teeth. And her dad's out here watching TV. May's actually gonna come in here and get some of that food that he made earlier. Going to have her just grab a plate of that. She walked by and she just kind of, you know, just like grumbled, "Morning, Dad," and he didn't really say anything. He's just like, "Morning," you know. And she's not gonna eat next to him. She's gonna come sit at the table and eat by herself. She'd rather not, you know, be near him after, especially after the dinner. She's not even fully rested. She's just ready to go. She didn't even finish her meal. I'm gonna have her clean this up, like whatever. I'm about to head back home anyway. She is going to hug her father. She is. Before she leaves, but she's not going to wake her mother up at all. Oh, he doesn't want a hug from her. That is so hurtful. He does not want a hug from Ava. And May is just like, are you serious right now? You won't even hug me. She is very hurt by that. Understandably so. You know, because even though it's difficult here, even though they don't really get along, May still, you know, expected her father to be like, stay safe out there, call us if you need us, you know, things like that, and to at least hug her before she headed back to the city by herself, you know. And he rejected that for her. And so May's just going to be like, well, I'm just gonna go, Dad. I'll see you later. Okay, so May just made it back home. She just got off the bus. She's feeling exhausted after the day she had yesterday, and she kind of just wants to lay down. And she's going to message Robin and be like, are we still on for tonight? Her, Robin, and Leandro are supposed to be going out tonight to talk about her upcoming birthday party that she's going to have for her 25th birthday. Okay guys, so Mava is awake. She took a shower, she freshened up, she's feeling better from last night, and it is 9:52 p.m. She's dressed and ready to head out to go party with Leandro and Robin and talk about, you know, everything that's going on with her. And so they're going to get ready to head out to the club for the night. So they just got here to the karaoke bar and they're just going to chat. Leandro's gonna be like, I'm sorry that I missed your call last night. And Robin's going to be like, I didn't. I texted her back last night, you know, kind of like in a joking manner, to sit here and chat. And May's like, well, you were sleeping, remember? Oh, that gave them a negative interaction. He's like, man, I'm not lying. I was asleep. It was late when you called me. It was like 4 a.m. Aw, it's not going well with either of them. Remember, May is socially awkward. And so I think she's kind of like struggling to express why last night was so difficult for her. I really don't want to hear this guy singing. I'm going to have Leandro order them some drinks. He's going to order for all three of them. They're just going to have some wine. And May's like, you guys know my 25th birthday is coming up soon, right? And Leandro's like, yeah, I know. What do you plan on doing? And May's like, I don't know. Maybe not much. And Robin's like, Leandro, didn't you have something you wanted to mention to May? And Leandro's like, I'm getting to that, Robin. I'm getting to that. And basically he's like, I have a little vacation spot, somewhere real nice that I would like to show you for your birthday. And May's like, I don't really know if I want to go somewhere with just you, Leandro. Like, in her mind, she's kind of thinking back to like what her parents said, even though she didn't want her parents to know that she was considering what they were saying, in the back of her mind it is there. And she's kind of like, I don't know if I really want to go somewhere with just the two of us, And Robin's like, no, he doesn't mean like just the two of you. And May's like, well, what do you mean, Leandro? But May's like, I don't know if I really want to go somewhere just the two of us, Leandro. And Leandro's gonna be like, it's not just the two of us. I'm talking about a place that we can use for you to host like your birthday party. You can invite anyone you want. I can invite some people I know. You can connect with some other artists there. It'll be fun. I'm not saying just the two of us alone. You don't have to worry about that. And May's like, well, in that case, why not? Sure. Where's this place? And Leandro's like, I'll send you all the information. And so she's agreeing, to have her birthday party. Or I'm fine with using like your place as like, she's like, I'm fine with using your place to have a party. It'll be fun. And Leandro's like, that's right, it'll be fun. And Robin's like, yeah, it'll be fun. Robin just kind of goes along with, all of the wild things Leandro proposes to do, Leandro's gonna be like, did you sign up for your next term of school? And May's like, no, not yet. And he's like, go ahead and sign up when you get back home, He's also going to order more drinks for them. He's going to order vodka sodas for them. And he's already sitting here talking to this other girl. Robin's just telling May like, hey, I'm sorry about everything that happened with your parents, And Leandro's like, yeah, I'm sorry I missed the call last night. I should have talked to you. And May's like, don't worry about it. I was just really upset last night. It's water under the bridge now. I won't be seeing them for a long time anyway. And they're both just like, you sure you're okay? And May's like, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine. She just doesn't really want to think about it right now. She just wants to enjoy her night out and just have a good time. Robin's looking at May like, oh, that's one of my clients. I'm going to have to go soon. And May's like, well, let's just enjoy this drink. And then you can head out. Leandro's just like, I'm so excited for you to start planning your party. And May's like, yeah, I'll get right on that. Robin's like, it's no big deal. I'll help you put together a guest list. And May's like, well, that'll be cool because I don't really know a lot of people out here. And Robin's like, we'll take care of it. He's actually going to be like, hey, May, are you heading home? And May's like, yeah, I should probably get going. And he's going to be like, wait. I know you're signing up for another term. He's going to give her the same amount he did last term for her to pay for school. May's thinking in the back of her mind, like, is this what my parents were telling me about? But, she's still thinking like, I have nothing to worry about. Leandro literally messaged me about dating someone else. He's not really thinking about me like that, Meanwhile, Leandro's thinking like, yeah, this keeps you thinking about me. That's what he's thinking. She's thinking he's dating around. He's talking about seeing other people. He's not that focused on me, And he's thinking, yeah, this is keeping you thinking about me. I'm going to have her head home. She is heading home. She is feeling drunk. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. She's like, she's putting her phone like, when I get back home, I need to sign up for classes, get ready for my next term. She's also thinking about her upcoming birthday party. She's like, who am I even going to invite? I don't know that many people. But then again, Robin and Leandro know plenty of people. Okay guys, so it is Friday morning. It is 6:30. May just woke up. She didn't sleep for that long, but she's actually feeling pretty well rested. And so after she brushes her teeth, she's actually going to log on and get signed up for her next term of uni. Okay, and this semester she is going to take 4 classes again, still majoring in fine arts. She's staying right here in her same apartment, no need to move. And her total cost for this semester is going to be $10,000. She is going to pay with student loans, of course, again, but she is going to take part of this money and put some of that on her loans. And so she is all signed up for her next term, which will be starting, I believe, on Monday. And since it is Friday, instead of her getting a head start on her school stuff, I'm actually going to have her go out and try to sell these paintings she made. She has 5 paintings and she wants to make some cash from those. So May is here in the arts district. I think this area of San Myshuno is called, because she did her sale in the spice district last time, and today she's like, maybe I can make a little bit more money if I come over to the arts district. Maybe they appreciate art over here more. And this is where she is actually hoping that one day her own art can actually be displayed inside here with all of this beautiful artwork. That is her ultimate goal. But this is what she's created, and she's gonna go ahead and try to sell these. She has all those student loans to pay off, so she's definitely going to mark it up. Hopefully people come. Oh, here comes someone. Let's give him a sales pitch. Maybe he'll buy something. I don't think Jules is interested, girl. She's like, you see anything you like? You don't like our art? Oh, we made $300 from that one. Nancy Landgrab. Nancy, come on. You know you could buy something. Come on, Nancy. Nancy, where's she going? Oh, and we have this guy too. He's also a rising star. Let's give him a sales pitch too. Janae. Let's give her a sales pitch too. She's like, this art is going to be in this very same museum one day. If you don't buy today, you're going to be sorry. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, she just sold 2 of them. Let's try to sell to the paparazzi. Let's give her a sales pitch. And let's give Coyote a sales pitch too. Might as well. Everyone's around our table now. They must have heard Ava saying, if you don't buy today, you're gonna miss out. So now they're all interested. Okay, guys. Here's the thing. Leandro might sorta, kinda be seeing someone that Mava doesn't know about. And this person that he is seeing, reason why he did not answer the phone last night. And this person, Taylor, does not know about Mava. Mava's thinking to herself, who is Taylor? She's going to say, don't do it. She just made money. She has 1 left. Are you guys still thinking on it? Or she's looking at it like, last one. This is a very fine piece of art you can have. She sold it. Yay. She was out here all day. It is 5 p.m. nearly, and she's tired, and so she's actually going to head back home. I'm actually going to pop in with Leandro real quick because, yeah, he has some secrets. Let's go see what he's up to real quick. Okay, you guys, I just popped into Leandro's, and this is Taylor Stafford. As you guys can see, they have a full romance bar. She lives with Leandro. She's lived with Leandro for a while. She was out of town for work for a while. She works as a reality show contestant in the social media career, and she was out of town on work. while Leandro was just doing what he does. And so she's back home now. She just got back in the other night, and Leandro has not told her anything about Maeva. She doesn't know anything about how close he actually is with Robin. She knows of Robin, but she doesn't know her. She doesn't know how Leandro even knows Robin. All he said is former student, former, student of the university. He's never mentioned Maeva to Taylor at all. When he went out last night, he just said that he was going out for drinks with colleagues. He didn't mention Maeva at all. And so, as far as Taylor knows, Maeva does not exist. So, yeah, he is in a relationship with this woman, and she knows nothing of his other shenanigans that he has going on. But we'll learn more about them later on. We're gonna head back into Maeva's and wrap up today's episode. Okay guys, so we are back here at Maeva's. Saw who Leandro was talking about, who Taylor is. Maeva doesn't know anything about this person, and she had no intentions of being wrapped up in any relationship drama, and it's kind of in the back of her mind after everything that's going on with her parents. She hasn't really given it a second thought. Maeva is just willing to give Leandro the benefit of the doubt that it's nothing serious, that it's nothing involving her. But anyways, a lot happened in today's episode. Maeva went out to dinner with her parents. We got to see a little bit of how Maeva grew up, a bit of how her family is, and a bit of how that made Maeva who she is. She went out for drinks. She signed up for her next term of university that'll be starting on Monday. It is currently Friday. And she also made more art sales. She sold all of her paintings that she painted last semester, which is exciting. She now has almost 5,000 simoleons in the bank, which ain't bad. And she also is going to get ready to start planning her 25th birthday party, which is probably where we're going to pick up next. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.